Hey there, it's Kimberly Lucht, and today I want to share a story about something I manifested recently and steps that you can take to manifest the things that you've been dreaming about or visualizing or meditating on, how to bring those into your reality, steps that you can take to make it faster and easier than maybe what you previously thought. And so a few days ago, I was on a group call in a program that I'm in, and I was like, okay, I know there's going to be a prize today because we had just completed a challenge, which is part of the structure of the program. I was like, I know there's going to be a prize announced today. I kind of have a feeling that it's going to be me. And when I thought that, I was like, okay, there wasn't really anything other than I just have a feeling, I just had this peaceful, neutral feeling that it's going to be me. And I remember when the prize got announced the week before, I was like, I feel like it's going to be me. I feel like it's going to be, I just had this kind of gut hit and intuition about it. Now, at the very end of the call, the prize winner was announced, and the host was like, who thinks that they won the prize? And I just raised my hand like this. I was like, I think I won. And just casual, right? I think I won. I have a feeling I won. It came from this almost detached place of I just kind of know. It's this more deep knowing versus this grasping and attached feeling to the prize itself. It's just I feel like I won. And so when I raised my hand, I kind of went into my own world. I knew that she was about to announce the winner, but I was kind of in my own world and thinking about, wow, I just had this visual, and it was right up in my headspace, right? And I had this visual of I had a crown on, there was a camera in my face, and the prize was this many thousands of dollars photo shoot. I don't know how many thousands of dollars, I just know that it's with a really cool professional photographer. And I just had this visual of me with a crown on my head because the queen energy is something that I really vibe with, and a camera kind of in my space, kind of close to this area, this space, for lack of a better word, space. And I was in this vision and in this dream in my head while she was about to announce the winner. I was so in it that I didn't even snap out of it until she said, the winner is Kimberly Lucht. And I was like, oh damn! I snapped out and I was like, wow, cool. And then I unmuted myself. I was like, woo, what's up? I honestly was in a whole other dream space right before she announced my name. And this highlights one of the steps of manifesting that I really like to cover. It's this element of being in the feeling, being in the sensation of that which you want. In that moment, I was I am in this camera space, yo. I had my crown on, the camera was all up in this space. I was just in it. I had a visual of myself just kind of eyes closed, head tilted back, and I felt the feeling in my body of that experience, of that sensation. And that, of course, they drew the winner maybe beforehand or maybe right as they were calling my name. I don't really know, but I just kind of was in that energy and in that feeling in my body. So whatever you're manifesting in your life, whatever the number one thing that you want to manifest is, I want you to take a moment right now just to feel it in your heart space. How would that feel if it was here now? Really stepping into that joy, that juicy energy of you have that thing, it's right here. Go out and grab it. Manifest, I just learned, is money, mano, manifest, grab with your hand. That's kind of the Latin significance of that phrase and that word. It's you grab this with your hand. And so whatever visual you have in your mind, it's grab that with your hand and drop it into your body and feel it. What does that feel like to you? Does it feel exciting, energizing? Does it feel peaceful? Are you jumping up and down for joy? Are you just grinning ear to ear? What is the feeling sensation in your body? So that's the number one step. Number two is being detached from the outcome, right? So one of my favorite phrases for this is, if not this, then something better. If not this, then something better. And then also, all in divine timing. Those are two of my favorite phrases to kind of detach from expectations or outcomes of I really want the photo shoot, but I don't know if I'll get it. And that's kind of graspy, I really want it versus I just have a feeling that I'm gonna get it. Like there's just a different energy to it. And even if I don't get it, like I have a feeling I'm gonna get it in some way, shape, or form down the road, right? I'm gonna have this feeling sensation in some way, shape, or form, regardless of if I win. So that kind of detachment is something that really helps manifestations come forward for you to experience in whatever form is meant for you in this moment in time. Oprah Winfrey said this quote one time that I was like, oh my God, that's so good. She said, God only has 3 answers for the things that you dream about. Yes, no, or yes, but not now. And so whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest or wanting to bring to form, know that like there's no other answer but yes or no, pretty much. And yes, but not now, right? And if not this, then something better, yeah? Does that kind of resonate? I hope so, because the step number 3 is acting as if it's already here. So we already dropped into the feeling sensation of like, I've manifested the thing, this is how it would feel in my body. We also detach from the outcome and kind of also know that, yeah, if not this, then something better. But step 3 is like acting and walking through the world as if you already have that thing. Now, this doesn't mean you tell people something that's not true, or, you omit information that's important to know, but it means that you walk with the energy of having that which you already want, okay? You already have that which you want. How would you act if that were the case? How would you walk through the world if that were the case? Would it be something where you would just show up differently? You would be more open about certain things, or you'd be like, oh yeah, I've got this and that, like I can do whatever I want because I have this in the bank account, or because I have this as like credentials, or whatever it is, whatever like manifestation you want. Like I've got my big house, like I can like walk all over and like do yoga in any room. Like how would you act if that was already your reality? And so going over the steps really quickly, it's feel the feeling of manifesting the thing. What would it feel like? Detach from the outcome and any expectations, and then act as if you already have it. How would you act if it was already yours? And just as a fun fact, this was the shirt that I was wearing when I manifested this photo shoot, which I'm super excited for, by the way. There's gonna be a lot of queen energy and like crowns and all the things. And that's what I actually knew even before I manifested. So remember that like whatever it is that you want, you've already got a version of that right now. And so whether that's in your mind or in your energy or in the way that you act, you already have that thing. The essence of that thing is already inside you. And so I hope that this helps, and go out and manifest whatever it is that you want, honeybee, because that is meant for you. If you want it, if you have the desire, I know for a fact that it's meant for you. Isn't that juicy? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Ciao for now. Ciao for now. Yeah. Ciao.